I asked Jimmy Giliberti. Jimmy, can you stand up and wave to the crowd? That's our technical director, Jimmy Giliberti. So I said, Jimmy, you know, we've had, as I said, we've had 140 different apps come through over the last 3 years. Can you get in touch with some of the people who've come in the past and presented and just get their reflections on what the App Show is? And you know, one of the things that's fun about running a live event is there's a lot of surprises. And I actually haven't seen this. Honest to God, I asked Jimmy to give me a little surprise. Contact all these people via FaceTime. Jimmy's a fantastic video producer, and he's cut this whole thing together. And it's going to be as much a surprise for me as it is for you. So let's roll that video, Jimmy.
Building applications and fostering growth for the world of mobile in general, to talk about what they're passionate about and bounce ideas off each other.
We're not far away from having 1 million apps, right? And if there's 1 million apps, you need someone to curate that. You need someone to tell you what is worth paying attention to.
Every time I go to an app show, I see really cool technology that I would have never seen by going to the app store. You can't find that stuff by just going to an app store.
I would describe it as a very social experience. Everybody there was very into the interaction and very much wanted to chat. And in that sense, it wasn't a very overly formal atmosphere. People wanted to hang out and just have a nice conversation. I had a couple of really good conversations and met some good devs that night. It was a good time.
One of the coolest things about the SF AppShow is the degree to which the audience can take part and the quality of that audience. If you're a journalist or an app developer or an investor, this shows this is the place to be.
So whether it's an email or a blog or something, I think there's an opportunity, a huge opportunity for people who know something about what's good and what's not to share that so that people can cut through all the 1 million apps there are going to be and figure out which ones are worth bothering with.
So that shows the power of AppShow and what Seth has done and pulled together those people. If it weren't for that, they would have never gotten that notoriety.
But the more I think about it, I do really like that local aspect to it. I mean, I usually find myself trekking up to San Francisco to go to shows or go to larger conferences at GDC or something like this. And there's only been a handful of kind of, again, meetup style or SF AppShow style events where it's really focused on the developer community and the folks making product here in LA.
Communal, it's fun, and innovative. I think those would be the 3 I would use. And if I could use a 4th, I'd say educational, because I learn a lot about the other things that people are doing.
Thought-provoking. I guess that's 2 words, but let's call that 1. Thought-provoking, immersive, and entertaining.
We got a lot of exposure from SF AppShow, and we also got a chance to get feedback directly from our own peers.
I'm excited to be a part of it. I love the SF AppShow. I always find it interesting to see what new things are happening and people that you run into.
I love Seth. I love what he's done, and more power to you guys.
Well, 1 sentence. Best place to expose your app, period.
Wow, that's pretty touching. I really had not seen that. I'm not kidding you guys. That was fun to see live with all of you.